After Peaky Blinders' epic conclusion in 2022, it seemed like the series was done for good, but the franchise's future plans are a positive omen for Tommy's fate in the upcoming movie. The critically acclaimed drama show blew viewers away with its gripping story following Thomas Shelby and his criminal gang slowly growing its empire after WW1. Despite the plot concluding in a definitive fashion, a Peaky Blinders movie was confirmed and is set to debut on Netflix, with the project wrapping filming in mid-December, hinting at a late 2025 or potential 2026 release date for the project. Alongside Cillian Murphy and many other series regulars reprising their roles for the cinematic project, the likes of Barry Keoghan, Rebecca Ferguson, and Eli Roth have also joined the Peaky Blinders movie's cast. Murphy's stock has only grown since he last played the character, as his Oscar-winning performance in Oppenheimer makes his return to the drama franchise all the more exciting. However, with Tommy barely surviving the finale, fans will naturally be concerned that he could suffer a tragic ending in the upcoming film, but an update on the franchise's future suggests this won't be the case. Peaky Blinders continuing after the movie makes Tommy Shelby's survival more likely. Tommy seems destined to be part of future Peaky Blinders projects. While the upcoming Peaky Blinders movie will undoubtedly have plenty of action and emotion, Tommy looks unlikely to die now that the story will continue beyond the cinematic project. Whether it will be in the form of another film or a potential 7th season is unclear, but Stephen Knight commented on Peaky Blinders' future following the movie and claimed it won't be the end, meaning Tommy will probably survive. Had the franchise opted to conclude with this next chapter, the protagonist could have potentially met his demise, but with more projects in the pipeline, Tommy's journey is destined to continue. His death isn't out of the question, as the series has killed off some huge characters in the past, but it's hard to see the main narrative going on for long without the protagonist. With the Peaky Blinders movie taking place during WW2 in the timeline, the setting initially put Tommy at risk given how brutal of a period in history it was. Luckily, his immediate death no longer seems to be on the cards, and with Murphy becoming a bigger star than ever before, having more Thomas Shelby can only be a good thing for the franchise going forward. It's possible that Peaky Blinders will continue via spin-offs, without Tommy. The franchise has already confirmed some televised shows set in the same universe. Anya Taylor-Joy and Cillian Murphy in Peaky Blinders custom image by Simone Ashmore. Stephen Knight's Peaky Blinders update may indicate that Tommy's life won't be in grave danger when the franchise makes its big screen debut, but he may still be absent in future spin-offs. With multiple Peaky Blinders spin-offs already confirmed to be in the works, Cillian Murphy is unlikely to appear in the Boston show or the Polly prequel, meaning the franchise is prepared to continue without Tommy. Naturally, he will still be a massive part of the overall narrative, but with the upcoming projects likely to introduce memorable new characters, a future without Tommy seems more achievable than ever. The franchise may refuse to kill off its protagonist as his legacy is so great and the option to bring him back will always be enticing. However, Murphy has played the character for over a decade, and with the actor's reputation at an all-time high, he may pursue other projects, limiting his time in the Peaky Blinders universe. In addition, the franchise only seems to be expanding further with its upcoming spin-offs, meaning more could be greenlit in the future if the current ideas are a success. Therefore, even if Tommy remains alive and is used in certain projects, Peaky Blinders will almost certainly opt to proceed with new stories. Hopefully, Tommy's journey will continue for years to come in tandem with the spin-offs, but either way, the franchise looks like it has plenty of life thanks to its compelling characters and endless potential. Can Peaky Blinders actually work without Cillian Murphy's Tommy Shelby? Peaky Blinders can be successful regardless, but Tommy is the heart and soul of the story. Barry Keoghan, Cillian Murphy, and Sophie Rundle in front of film sells custom image by Simone Ashmore. With 2 non-Tommy-related spin-offs already in the works, it seems like more could happen down the line, creating questions about whether Peaky Blinders can survive without Murphy's Tommy Shelby. The short answer is yes. Although Tommy is clearly a crucial part of the main story, the franchise can always focus on other aspects of the universe. The Boston spin-off indicates that future shows or movies could explore other parts of the world away from Birmingham and England, with Scotland and Ireland both being strong options, alongside the potential of going international once again to focus on completely fresh characters. Even though the Peaky Blinders gang themselves are the heartbeat of the franchise, there are more than enough compelling historical groups that the drama series could introduce to keep things going. The Birmingham-based gang itself has plenty of interesting members outside of Tommy that have the potential to carry the main story. However, continuing the overall narrative without Murphy's character could get tricky. Peaky Blinders is undeniably a stronger IP with Tommy Shelby leading it, but if it chooses to explore stories away from the criminal mastermind, there's no doubt it can still be a major success.